Greetings, Father Joe here, your friendly neighborhood pastor, coming to you from St. Patrick's Church in lovely Highland Mills, New York. Today is Friday of the 8th week of Ordinary Time. Our first reading is from the book of Sirach, and it speaks about praising the good man, the just man, and how the effects of his good actions will continue to be bestowed upon his descendants. In our gospel from Mark, we have Jesus cursing a fig tree. And the odd thing is, it wasn't the time for figs. And so why would Jesus curse it? It seems somewhat arbitrary. Well, let's think about this. There are two types of time. There is chronological time, which is the time that we experience yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then there is kairos. That is God's time. It's when God comes down and inserts himself or interacts with us in Jesus Christ. I heard someone explain this. He was a minister, and he said, chronologically, a pregnancy takes 9 months. My wife was pregnant, and at about 8 months or 8 months and a week, she tells me we have to go to the hospital because the baby is coming. And the minister said, "No, dear, it takes 9 months. You can't be having a baby yet." And lo and behold, he ended up rushing her to the hospital because, in fact, she had the baby that very day. So the fig tree, we look at the fig tree and we say, well, it's not supposed to bear fruit until it's season for fruit. However, when Jesus comes, then it should bear fruit. And of course, it's an analogy for our lives. Do we sometimes say, well, I have to make sure I make a good act of contrition, or I have to make sure that I go to confession before I die? Well, that's still thinking chronologically. I'm a very young man at 62, and I think, the average age for men is like 70 something. So I can sit back and say, hey, I've got plenty of time. But Jesus calls each and every one of us to bear fruit today. A nice way to remember this is the saying, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." So am I living today in kairos, or in this time of Jesus, this time of fulfillment? God bless you.